And if your weekend plans maybe take you to the beach, be prepared for high rip current risk. Also be prepared for windy conditions. And there were still purple flags out on the beach yesterday. That has to do with venomous marine life, such as the Portuguese Savannah War. Those tentacles covered in the sand as it washed ashore are very long, and they can cause a very painful sting. So you want to avoid those creatures and be aware of the high rip current risk. Additionally, we still are dealing with minor coastal flooding. That is along all of our beaches and islands, Mustang Island, Padre Island. This is continuing each day. It kind of gets extended as we take a look at our winds and when the tides are and how high the tides have been, and they're still running above normal. And so we have that minor coastal flooding advisory until 7 p.m. on Saturday. High tide times for Bob Hall are at 11:47 on Friday, and then Saturday 12:38. So both of these are right around lunchtime. Similar times there for Port Aransas. So lunchtime may be some of the worst conditions along our beaches. Water may be up to the dunes in spots. Here in Corpus Christi, we're looking at a high around 86 degrees. We'll have more cloud coverage on Saturday, and then on Sunday it looks like 87 your high on Sunday. Both days, strong wind gusts out of the southeast, 35 miles per hour. So we may still see some of that coastal flooding even into Sunday. Breaking down your travel forecast, if you're headed out of town, we are looking at decent conditions today, but a chance for some rain into San Antonio on Saturday. Then we get stormy weather through Austin, Dallas, San Antonio. The highs will be in the 80s for much of the weekend. Here we are on Friday. Those storms are developing along with dry line in West Texas. And then a cold front begins to push the activity into North Texas as we look ahead to Sunday and Sunday evening. And then by Monday, we see our chance of rain here in South Texas. The best shot for some heavier rain looks to come Monday evening and into early Tuesday morning. This is 8 a.m. We may be dealing with some thunderstorms in the region. With our southeast flow that's causing that onshore flooding and all those gusty winds that has to do with high pressure parked itself over kind of the southeast. This is also bringing up smoke from agriculture burns that happen in Mexico and Central America this time of year. It's not abnormal, but you may be noticing that haziness in our skies as the sun comes up. A is 75 degrees right now in Corpus Christi at 6:16. Today your high 87 degrees. We are still tracking those gusty winds overnight, mild and windy still. Cumulus clouds building in, so not the best conditions for stargazing, even though lots happening in our skies. Have I told you it's windy yet? I think so. We are going to continue to see those winds pretty strong. 87 your high in Corpus Christi, 86 Robstown, 87 Orange Grove in your 7-day forecast. Windy through the weekend. The cold front moves through Monday night, and we see our best chance of storms late Monday and into early Tuesday. John Thomas.
Carly, thank you so much.